as with any big shakeup in the modern metagame, I have to do my job as the mill content creator and see if the unbanned cards, new cards, whatever it might be, are good in mill. And that's what I want to do in this video today. With the banning restriction announcement that we got on Monday, we see the Preordain is unbanned in modern. A lot of us have had our reactions. I've had my reactions. You know, go check that video out that came out earlier this week. But I want to ask the question, can Preordain work in modern mill? We already see decks like Death Shadow and Murktide Region take advantage of a card like this, and I think you can, you know, shave the Jaces, shave some lands, play the subtleties, because you kind of need that for scam right now, and Preordain can help you choose the cards that you need, find and dig for the lands, and it's good. Sometimes card selection is better than raw cards that we find with Visions and Beyond, and we're already shaving 1 or 2 Visions anyway for Jaces, so I think Preordain is great, especially when you shave out the Visions for Graveyard. Hey, Preordain is still there in the deck, and it doesn't end up being too bad in this deck. I will say we don't get to show it off completely, but it does work in some situations, so enjoy the games. Not gonna lie, this league has been a tough one, so it's nice to know that I'm on the play. But wow, what mulligan? Yeah, this is better. Okay, so we'll keep this. I'm gonna drop the Visions. No companion on my opponent's side. They mulliganed. Okay, they mulliganed to 6 as well. So we're gonna start things off with a crab. Hope they start things off with Murktide. I'm better prepared for Murktide here, I'll tell you that. So I'm hoping that's what I run up against right now. So they mulligan, they get 7. Hopefully we don't get scammed. Okay, Stomping Grounds is a good sign. Could be combo though. Stomping Grounds. Okay, I'll play the Darkslick Shores. Get some information on, you know, figuring out what our opponent's playing here. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so we're playing Living End. Okay. Game 1. It's gonna be tough. Subtlety's not really going to do it, and then that's kind of just like the main draw of what I'm doing right now. Preordain isn't really going to matter now, but in game 2 and 3, Preordain can be really clutch if I needed to kind of dig for something specific. So it could end up mattering here. It's the end of my turn here. I'm going to cycle the Fractured Sanity. Not at 3 just yet. Okay, Force Negation is gone. Double Drown, not really that useful. I need the Spell Pierce, which is what I'm kind of missing here. So I'm gonna be milling them out a lot here, which is kind of the unfortunate thing. So essentially, like, they're gonna go to search and cycle, and I'm gonna let that resolve in case they're able to put one of them in the other into your graveyard. I'm gonna, in case they're able to draw into the Living End. You never know, right? So you kind of want to you want to let that go. Okay, perfect. So that's another Living End in there. Okay, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. That's good. So the decks these days, they're playing a mix. Like I've seen, I think it's like the majority of them are playing 4 at this point. So it's not like the 3. You don't really get away with it now. Fortunately, I don't have Mainboard Surgical. So they're going to do this while holding out Force, which is fine. Do this before I can react. Yep. So they'll have Force up. Yep. Sucks I don't have Spell Pierce. You get a lot back. They get like a Grief too, which kind of sucks. Yep, so we'll attempt to counter it. They likely have it, right? Because why else would they? Why don't they just do it on theirs, right? Interesting. Okay, I'm wondering if they drew into that. That's fine. Okay, so Force Negation goes through. I wonder if they drew into that. So you get all that back. Grief Trigger enters. So it's not like I'm doing much from here. I don't have anything in the main board that really helps. Like I don't have Ensnaring Bridge that I can just slam. And I'm wondering if that's exactly what I need to be doing. Like I wonder if that's where Mill needs to be. Like we just need to be playing main board kind of Ensnaring Bridge again. But anyway, we are hyper prepared for this matchup. So this is perfectly fine. We are hyper prepared. Take the Tashas out. Take the Visions out. 2 cards gone, eh? Well, Fatal Push. Fatal Push largely just doesn't even matter. I could keep the Visions, honestly. Could just keep 2 Visions. Ensnaring Bridge. It's not bad. Could go for some selection instead. I mean, we are at 21 lands, so that's fine. Okay, submit. We're good. So I think the Preordain should help us a little bit more here. If we're able to, like, it might help us force a game 3. Might help us, heck, even in that game 3 as well. So that's goal number 1. Let's see if we can't find something. Keep their graveyard at check. I think ice forces you to tap out a land if I'm not mistaken. So, or maybe it's tap target permanent, which might screw up my Soul Guide Lantern. I mean, it's close. It's close. If I don't find a 3rd land, I don't think it's what I'm looking for. Mulligan. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna drop a Hedron Crab. This is much better. Especially with like the Spell Pierce up as well. Spell Pierce and Drown. So they kept a 7, which is unfortunate. We're gonna pass through. We have lots of interaction. So we are really solid against the first instance, potentially even the second instance of Living End, the Cascade going off. So Misty, Rain, Frost, Grief, good grief. Okay, Grief, pitch Living End. Yep, probably take Soul Guide. Right? Everything else you can kind of like work around a little bit. It's not a great hand to be looking at for them. Yeah, you definitely take the Soul Guide. Fetch through. Okay, the other crab is nice. We'll just like get aggressive with our milling. So one Living End is gone. They know what we have in our hand perfectly. Probably should have waited. Nothing fetch and respond, so they don't. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they have the Foundation Breaker. I think it's an ETB. Yeah. They have the Foundation Breaker. Okay, Force of Negation. 1 in the yard. No Living Ends, but oh no, there is 1 Living End. Okay. So if I draw the Extirpate, it's not bad if I draw the Extirpate. The real question is, can I find my 3rd land? It's gonna be top deck city, but can I find my 3rd land? Everything I can draw, like land-wise, is untapped. Even the shores. So let me think here. Steam Vents out. Shocked in. You know, they know what's in my hand. They know, like, they're just trying to figure out how to play around this right now. Force negations on their side, mystical disputes. No spell pierces, which is nice, but yeah, mystical disputes potentially. Yo, so cringe. Like, it's like just the double grief is crazy. Yup. Okay. Really like Extirpate, Soul Guide Lantern. These are the cards that are my hope right now. Wow, that doesn't help. So I'll play that. I'll wait for them to trigger something. Force of Vigor too. Leyline of Sanctity is hilarious. I'm just realizing 23 cards in their yard. No, they have 60. Okay. I'll wait for them to like do things. The life total really doesn't matter here. It's kind of just like you win or you don't at this point. All right. They know I have the counter spell. So really it's like, do they have Cascade Effect plus Force with exactly 3 cards? Okay, it doesn't look like they do. Okay, so I will wait as well. And I can't exactly Fractured Sanity. They know I have the Drown in the Loch, so they'll wait. Right? Yeah, they will wait. Just in case they draw the cards that they need. I can't cycle Fractured Sanity right now. The body grows stronger under stress, the mind does not. Damn. That's deep. That's deep, folks. That's deep. All right, opponent. We're just both doing garbage right now. Like a whole lot of garbage. Okay, there's 2 griefs in here. All right, Striper Rewinder. Yep. Two griefs in here. Like the thing is like they're so low that I can still untap and maybe win. I can still untap and like maybe win. Okay. Bet. On top. More than happy for them to just cascade. Okay, so we found our Extirpate. Preordain, very helpful. Very, very, very helpful. Cycling. Okay. Fortunately enough, our opponent has not drawn well, so we're gonna let them see. I want to see if they cast something. We want them to tap out. That we're a little safer on our side. Thankfully, Extirpate is not something that they can like react to. So we just Extirpate at end step, hit the living end, and we're Gucci. We're good from here. Like they're not winning this game. Not at this point. That's GG. It's 17 cards left. See, I'm saying this and I'm jinxing myself. Okay, living end in hand, double force. Yeah, they don't want to cast the Shardless. That makes sense. So the rest of their deck isn't that crazy. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, that was unfortunate because they had the whole like double grief thing, but Fortunately enough, they stumbled. Like, we had so much interaction. We're so ready for this matchup post board. They can't grief away everything, which is great. Unlike the scam matchup where the deck has so much, it goes so lateral. Like, there's so many options the deck has to win and try and find a win, whereas this deck, it's really just a lot of options that bubble around one funnel. Like, you're trying to win really one way, and the rest of your answers support that. Whereas matches like where you would also see scam, like grief in the scam matchup, each card supports like different plans, so you can go any way really. Is this fast enough? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, that's fine, because I have a Ruined Crab. The double Leyline of Sanctity though, crazy. Okay, Mystical Dispute is definitely an option, but I have to throw out the Preordain. Yeah, I think I have to throw out the Preordain. Okay, now I don't have to throw out the Preordain. I still could. It could bait out like a Mystical Dispute, because I saw it. I know it's there. Do I bait the Mystical Dispute? Because it's functionally the same thing. Because they definitely don't want a Mystical Dispute next turn. They may want to do it now. So I'll Preordain now. That's nice. So put that at the bottom, Soul Guide on top, and draw. And then we're fine. So what I can do first is, again, play the Ruined Crab, bait the Mystical Dispute if they have a counter spell, fetch Shock. If I happen to find the Living End, Extirpate the Living End. That way my Soul Guide Lanterns are just redraws, because I'm gonna need to start redrawing. I'm gonna be drawing some dead cards. Fortunately, I can't Otawara. I need 2 Otawaras for both. It's not just one, but we can still get there. There's a lot of options here. We can still get there. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I have that there. I'll let them commit. That's fine. So do your whole Waker of Waves thing. I'll fetch Shock, Extirpate, and we're kind of doing good stuff from there. Fetch Shock now. I'll wait on the Extirpate though. Fortunately enough, Extirpate doesn't target player. So I still do get around the ley line. Crypt Incursion is dead. I say dead, but I could hit myself with it should my crabs die. Okay, add end step. We are going to hit Living End. You can't respond. So Preordain was nice here. It's not bad. Like, I was able to use it a little bit, but it's not like, this is one of those matchups where we're completely fine without it. Okay, so they just didn't have it. They don't have anything. 4 Leyline of Sanctities, eh? Scam is that bad, huh? Curator Mysteries, Forest, Striped. Yeah, that's fine. So you're not really reanimating any other way, which is completely fine. And they just concede. Yeah, all right. Nice. Okay, it's good stuff. As you can see in this league, literally went 1 in 5, 1 in 4. The 1-4 gang is back and alive. This was a tough league, but hey, we got there at the end. Preordain did a little bit, just an inkling.